Back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for returning. Today's date, the 23rd of February. Yeah, 23rd. Oh, wait a minute. We made it to the 24th. The next day from yesterday, basically. 24th of February, 2026. It is now 7:05 p.m. 7:05. It's 19:05 right now. All right, I am hanging in there. Got tangles in my hair and all types of stuff. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Oh my goodness. I hope all is well, everybody. Don't I just thought about this too before I turned the camera on. This is just a word. Don't let nobody force you to take responsibility for other people's actions. I don't care where it is. Don't let nobody force you, gaslight you into believing you're the problem when it's very clear to anyone who's not a narc or mentally disturbed in some way. It's very clear that the other person needs to take accountability for their own actions. Thank you. That's my soapbox moment for the day. That's what I learned today. And I figured I would share it with you. It's not that I learned it. I'm being facetious when I say that. What I mean is like, I encountered that, and I'm noticing that that's what is being pushed on to me, or trying to be pushed on to me, that I'll be accountable for other people's ill mental health. I'm not accountable for your ill mental health. You are. You're also accountable for how you act, how you speak, period. So you say something to a person and you get an action that is deserved, then maybe you need to check yourself. Don't come to the person that you spoke ill to, or called a slur, or cussed at, or whatever. You didn't control yourself. Don't come to that person and then now it's their responsibility to be the bigger person. No, because abuse is abuse is abuse. Period. Okay, that was again my soapbox moment. Hopefully that helps, because people, I think, have lost the plot, and they literally think it's okay to make other people responsible for their actions, especially when that person is at work. I feel like people abuse people because they're at work. And they feel like, well, I can talk to you any way I want to because you're at work. And you're supposed to respond to me in a certain way. No. Yeah, of course, I'm not going to come to you all the way off the top of my dome. But I'm not going to sit here and be responsible for your behavior. You will be responsible for your own actions. Okay, now I'm really truly done. Okay. Anyway. Ooh. The Devil and the Seven of Cups. Okay. That's not a bad thing, so to speak. If you're breaking the chains that bind you and releasing bad habits and negativity, that's good. Hmm. Somebody's way down with problems. It's a lot going on so far. Give me something to, share here. Because this is a lot going on. Is this one person? What is this? Tell me what they need to know. What do they need to know? Tell me what they need to know. I keep seeing the star. Be careful not to become too greedy. Whatever that means. Be careful not to become too greedy. I mean, greed isn't just about money. I was just talking about work. I literally was just talking about work. And here it is, Six of Pentacles. So it must be something that somebody else needs to hear as well. Okay, maybe this is for me. You might be watching a reading just for me. I'll let you know. I'll let you know whether or not it applies to me. I definitely need a raise. Definitely need a raise. A raise in money or salary, it says. Jeez. I'll take it. I'll take it. It all seems pretty good so far. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I'm going to take that back. I don't know about taking it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. If it's for me, this is the future. Because this definitely hasn't happened for me. Maybe it's for somebody else. There is an older man that's coming in to offer you an opportunity, a helping hand. However, there is stipulations. There are stipulations to this assistance, this helping hand. Numero uno, you need to move. Or you need to move quickly. Like when you're provided this offer, you need to answer. Like you may receive, email, you may receive a written document that may tell you, hey, you need to respond within 72 hours. We want to know the answer. You got 3 days. Not 3 months, not 3 weeks. You got 3 days. Tell me the answer. You need to do all your research. You really need to focus on this and look into this and let us know whether you're interested in this opportunity or not. It's going to come in the, why do I want to say guise? It's going to come in the appearance of helping hand. Something in there is going to be frustrating, though. I don't know if it's going to be that you need to move. You know what I mean? Like you need to physically relocate your human body somewhere, or the fact that 3 days for whatever the offer is seemingly not enough time to make a rational decision. You know what I mean? So that could be frustrating. And personally, for me, that would be frustrating. I'm very analytical. And if you hand me a contract, I'm going to read it. And then I'm going to turn it over. like literally upside down, and I'm going to read that fucking thing all over again. And then I'm going to flip it and I'm going to start reading the pages side by side, because you might have wrote something in the margin somewhere. You know, I'm going to rip it open and I'm going to take the paper clip off. I'm going to take the staple out, and I'm reading it side by side, because it might say something where you, a run-on sentence somewhere from one page to the next. You know what I mean? And 3 days is just not enough time. That's just not enough. Because it's, you know, if you think about it, it's a contract. Once I read it, I have demands. Unless it's an alienatory contract, that's a whole different story. But I have demands. So I now need time to draw up my own requests. Like, this could say, I'm going to give you a home, I'm going to give you a car, but I'm not going to buy you tampons. Like, what? Like, I'm not going to give you any money, and I'm not going to buy your tampons. Like, what? Like, no, there are things that I need. You need to put that in this contract. Like, I didn't mean to turn it over, but I need to be able to put that in my contract. Like, you know, I can't do that if you're not giving me enough time to. So it could seem as though, you know, they're rushing you. They're rushing the situation. I'm kind of amiss on why there is a happy home here. Maybe that's part of it. That's part of the move. You'll be happier in this place versus where you currently reside. Or you'll be happier working at this company making this much money versus where you currently work. You know, or we're giving you the opportunity to run this company, you know, and you're, you know, if you're like me, you're analytical, you're, you know, management material, you could certainly run a company. That's not a problem. And this person is like, but I don't want you dilly-dallying. I need you to make a decision. Do you want to be happy running the company or not? Like, trying to quickly get you to the finish line. I don't know. Let me continue. Oh, this is definitely a contractual agreement. It's definitely a contractual agreement. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me correctly. It is definitely a contractual agreement. Like, period. Oh, I see. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so remember when I mentioned the frustration? And remember at the beginning when I said that some people need to be accountable for who they are and some people just ain't? The frustration may very well be working with a King of Swords who gets on your last goddamn nerves. Cold, abrasive, demanding. He a know-it-all. If you are like me, that's like, I'm autonomous. Like, I don't need you breathing down my fucking neck. As a matter of fact, let me find you something to do, because I'm just that analytical. I'm pretty sure I'll find you something to do pretty shortly and get you on your way, because I don't need you watching me work. Have a good day. This person is just as analytical. However, they're like a micromanager. That would be frustrating. That definitely would be frustrating for me. And with the Four of Cups right behind it, It says that you're being offered something that you may not want. And who in the hell wants to be micromanaged every day for any dollar amount? A show of hands? Show of hands. Anybody want to be micromanaged by an analytical, demanding, critical know-it-all? How much are you willing? And that's probably why they're like, oh, you got 3 days. Yeah, because if you gave me 7, I'd be raising that fucking contract number by the amount of zeros. Like, I need you to throw 4 more zeros onto there because there's no way on the planet that I want to deal with this person. Every day. Yeah, something that you may not want. You don't want to work with this guy. The person making this offer to you, they know that you need some help or you desire this or you would enjoy this. I am almost willing to bet this King of Swords is some type of partner, part owner, founder, I don't know. He's got to be somebody integral to be putting up with him, and that is not something that anybody again would want. But this King of Cups is a sweetheart, and it looks as though he's not going to be here very long. Yeah. He either needs to take a rest or he's about to die. And he needs a predecessor. He needs somebody that's going to take the reins and actually do the work. Because you know what you can do? You can have a whole staff full of people. But there will be only but one person who actually understands business, understands the reason why this company exists, and will do the work. There's not that many people out there like that. Somehow this person knows about you. And they're offering you this. It is a victory for you if you take it. The 4 of Cups comes after this King of Swords, so it's very likely not something that the King of Cups understands in his realm of knowledge. So he, obviously this King of Swords is very likely not breathing down this King of Cups' neck. Even though he probably knows, yeah, he's pretty thorough at his job. That's why we work together. He probably doesn't know how much of a tyrant this guy can be. Or maybe he does. That's why the 4 of Cups is here. Maybe he knows and he doesn't want to tell you that. I asked, why is the 6 of Cups? What is up with that? What is the point of any past memories? And it's not really past memories. It's inner strength. It's whatever this is going to require you to pull from everything you have ever done, ever seen. Damn, confirmation. Everything you've ever seen, ever done, ever encountered, ever acquired, ever lost. From day one, from the moment you were conscious. Strength, basically. It's going to require you to exercise everything. I mentioned that it's actually a contract. It's a very official situation. But it'll offer security. It's going to offer a long-term, strong foundation where you will also be able to relax. Minus this King of Swords guy. Minus that, because I can already tell he's like, he is so annoying, he will raise the hairs in your butt crack. Just annoying. Where you're like, is he here today? I'm going to take my laptop and go to the house. I'm good. You just call me if you need me. I'm going to do all of this from home. Mm-hmm. 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 It's like as soon as he sees your car pull up, it's like, here goes this guy. He's got a whole conversation for you. And did you do this? Did you? Ugh. Yeah, have fun with that. It is, I mean, the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there to work with. I'm laughing because this guy on Four Cups is just sitting there with the stank face, like, man, fuck this guy. And it's like the card is facing this King of Swords. It's like the look of disdain on his face, like, man, fuck this guy. Uh, the Four of Cups is on top of the Three of Cups. That's Seven of Cups here, you know. So you have an opportunity. I was just about to say that before I busted out laughing. You have an opportunity to walk away. You're not required to take this. I mean, obviously, there is literally no obligation to ever sign a contract. If you are ever required to sign a contract, it's called duress. There's a requirement to sign it, it's considered duress. And duress makes a contract null and void. So there's no requirement to do this whatsoever. Well, what happens, John? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I said, oh, God, because this person, it went from the King of Swords to the Emperor. So that means no matter what position you walk in the door as, you could literally be getting this contract saying you are the most highest employee we ever have hired. Nobody's above you. This guy is going to act like he's above you. I've been here longer. I'm a founder. You can't tell me. I've been here. I know his kids. And you don't, that type of guy. Oh, sweet. No. This person is, this King of Cups is trying to rectify something, a loss. He's correcting a loss. This is a 10 too, with the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. This is something that he feels like divinely guided to do as a 10. As a 10 on top of the Ace of Cups. That makes 6 cups right there. 5 and 6, 5 and 1. That's a whole 6 cups right there. He feels guided to do this about something that, like, in the past. Something in the past occurred. It may even be, obviously, something you don't know a damn thing about. right? Maybe something you don't know anything about at all, but he feels divinely guided to correct it. Hey, Eska. I always start with a collective, man. Join in, take a seat. Yeah, I'm just starting with a collective. Yeah, he feels divinely guided to help you from something that happened in the past. So, this is his way of solidifying, like helping you, but solidifying it so that no one can take it from you. I see. So if he gets you to sign, I mean, yeah, you got to put up with this dickhead. But if he gets you to sign this, he's fulfilled, and his, um, what do I want to say? He's, I don't want to say, well, yeah, maybe fulfilled. It's not a requirement, though. He's trying to help. He just knows that you need the help. He may know of some wrongs that have happened to you in the past. That's why the Six of Cups is in this line again. That's why the helping hand is here. That's why the Hierophant is here. That's why the Five of Cups is here. Maybe he feels bad knowing about some things that have been done to you, and that people have done things that are unjust, and or taken things from you that would have helped you to become the leader that you always wanted to be, or the owner, or the entrepreneur, or freed you up to not be working a 9 to 5. Desire. Thanks, Eska. Thanks, bro. Yeah, yeah. Like that's his desire, is to help. Is to, I'm going to help, but he wants to make sure that it cannot be taken from you. Hey, Twilight. Welcome. Follow me. This is good news, obviously, minus the King of Swords Emperor guy. This is definitely good news. Definitely good news. You got the Ace of Swords. You got the Page of Cups. This business that is being proposed to you is going to make you a lot of money, or it's going to immediately put you in a position where you control a lot of money, because you can control a lot of money and not in America, huh? Control a lot of money and not actually take any of it. Not here. But this will give you the control of a business. The business obviously will feed you. It will create a firm, solid, strong foundation for you to continue going forward. It's going to give you peace of mind to continue going forward. It also joins you with somebody. And I got to tell you, you don't like this dude. Like the start of this is not cool. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not some sweet, sweet love story. And this is beautiful. And it started so great. Like, no. Yeah, this is not going to start at all like a wonderful love story. This is going to start out with, I'm going to do my work at home. Like that. The corporate laugh. That. Like, and then you move forward. But eventually, it looks like, you guys will get along at least. Once you take the leap and You once you take the leap and you actually agree, you're going to start to get along and you're going to end up as lovers. Doing the butt. Okay. Sorry. Um yeah, this is not going to start out with you really liking this person. I mean, he gave me the ick from the beginning. I got to be honest. He definitely gave me the ick from the beginning. He was kind of annoying from the beginning. Still see me? You guys can hear me, see me, everything? Okay, awesome. Yeah, he gave me the ick from the beginning. Like, yeah, it did freeze for a second. While I was rolling my crystal. And I wanted to make sure that you guys could at least still hear me. Can you still hear me while it's frozen? Oh, awesome. Good to know. So yeah, he gave me the ick from the beginning. Yes, he was like, yeah, kind of domineering and kind of, I'm gonna watch you. And, I maybe, you know what I just got? Maybe this is this King of Cups son, or because I said that like they have a connection, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Like I mentioned, maybe he's a partner, maybe he's a co-founder or something like that. Maybe he's a family member. Maybe that's his son. And, with his dad just giving an opportunity, a massive opportunity to some rando, of course, he's got his eye all on this person. Like, what did you, like, what is going on here? Like, what do you and my dad got going on type of thing. And it probably is just the King of Cups saying, no, my son needs a counterpart. The counterpart needs stability. And I want my business to be run by two very capable people. These two people will balance each other out, because that's what the lovers do. They balance each other out. That's, well, I never considered that. You said in this reading, seeing visuals. He wants these two to balance each other out and actually run the business. So he found this woman for his son, or obviously for his son, for his partner, whoever. He made the decision on who he wanted to run the company, to be in this seat, in this position. That's interesting. A love affair. Okay. All right. Let me get a couple more cards. The World. Wow. The Sun. These are major. Very major. Huh. So the Page of Pentacles is here, right? And I immediately reflected on some of the contract law that I was just saying in this reading. He may, and that's just an example. I don't know this person, obviously, right? So whoever, but he may need help with stuff like that. Like he may need a woman that will read that contract upside down, backwards, front, forward, and know contract law and understand stuff like that, and make wise decisions in contracts. And he may be very strong in other areas. So he may be good at sales and networking. And she's like, all right, well, bring me the contract. I'm more of a put it in front of my face. I'm going to go to my office. I don't want to rub elbows with you. I don't want to have coffee. I don't want to drink. I don't want to have cocktails. I don't want to do all of that. I want to be in my office reading contracts. That's what I want to do. And he's more of the socialite. The sun is marriage. A contract is marriage. Marriage is a contract. A contract with a business is like a marriage. Where that you're going to bind yourself legally. And that's why it's very important that you read contracts, because you will bind yourself legally to that energy, to that entity. And like I mentioned earlier, unless it's an aleatory contract, you're going to be required to perform. This is a new opportunity that's going to be awesome. It's just this person at first, like I said, he gave me the ick. He gave me the whole micromanage. I'm an emperor. I know everything. You can't tell me nothing. Like, and I was gonna say my daddy, so it's probably his daddy's business. My daddy, like daddy's little boy, and he wants to pull rank with that. But he can't outrank you, because his daddy didn't get to choose who he is. His daddy didn't get to choose his son. His daddy actually chose you. So that's two different things. You got, you know, that's the type of person that I am when I think like your dad didn't get to choose you. He got to mold you, discipline you, and get to make you into what he desired, what acceptable, you know, because you can only do so much with your kids, you know, because they are their own human being. You can only do so much, you know. But this man somehow found this woman and was like, no, 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 no. This one is what I want. And that's much different than that's my son. Much different. Let me see. Let me get an oracle card. I think that's very interesting, because I got out of that from the beginning that this person was a pain in the butt. You know what else? I feel like the guy, like the son, he's not going to immediately accept it. But after seeing the, because, you know, if you think about it, the woman is contractually obligated. The son isn't. So the woman, when the woman comes, she is literally there to perform. That's why she's there. Okay? She's not there to be your wife. She's not there to be harassed like everybody else at a fucking job. You know what I mean? Like, she's there to perform. And once the son sees the level of performance, he can't help but he can't deny it. You can't deny it. Like, this is not a slacker. He didn't just choose a pretty face. He chose a pretty face that, you know, knows the square root of fucking 9,000 and shit. And don't judge me. I don't even know if there is a fucking story of 9,000. Get off my back. Okay? Just go with it. Go with it. All right? But he can't help it when he meets her, like, you know, to number one, be his self. Can't help but be himself. But you also can't deny the truth. A companionship on the bottom. Let me just pull one more. Nurturing. This depiction is of a woman breastfeeding a child. I don't know if that's going to be like a violation of whatever, but she's holding a child in her right hand, and she's breastfeeding a child in her left. It says nurturing, mother of all. This King of Cups wants this woman to come in and grow the company and their family. Pretty much. Come in and grow my family by having children with his son. Okay. Make 1 2. That's what they're looking for. Make 1 into 2. Grow, basically. Well, that's good advice. Absolutely. My advice, read the contract. Oh, when was this? Last night? That you saw your grandpa? Oh, wow. Did he say something? Did you notice anything? I should say it that way instead of did he say something? Did you notice anything particular? Oh, you got to visit. That's awesome. That's awesome. Don't forget what he said. It was something important, I'm sure. They don't visit for no reason. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. Some people are afraid. You seem to be okay with it. So that's good. That's good. Just learn to speak and or listen. Actually, because you don't want to do too much speaking, but because they know more than you do. So you learn to listen, you know, when they're talking. I said that. I definitely said that last time. That's good. So now it's happening every day? So you're getting a visit from the family every day? Yeah, good. All right. So you're like, what's his name from The Sixth Sense? It is, I'm sure. I'm sure when family comes through, gives you a warm hug, let you know you're not alone. Yeah, you mentioned that yesterday, just random dragons. That's odd with the dragons. I don't know what that means. Did you look that up? What does dragons mean? Like, why are you seeing dragons? You know, you can type that. You can type that in. I saw that one. Yeah, you can type it in into whatever. You can type it into whatever browser you got. Like, what does seeing a dragon mean? And it'll tell you the meaning of a dragon. I've never considered looking up. I've never seen a dragon, so I don't know. Like, that's interesting. Oh, nice. Profound personal transformation, immense inner strength, and the awakening of primal, creative, or spiritual energy. They often represent protective guardians of wisdom and knowledge, encouraging you to face fears, embrace your power, and proceed on your spiritual journey. So, seeing dragons during meditation is pretty symbolic. Very strong symbolism. Absolutely. Holy moly. You are a pretty powerful being there, buddy. Proceed on your spiritual journey. I'm going to wrap it up for the night, but I'll be back tomorrow. We can do one tomorrow if you like. You're awesome. That is awesome. That's a pretty special person. Me too. I definitely will see you here, man. Keep it up. Must be a reason why you're here. You know what I mean? Well, not here, but yeah, here with me. Welcome. The dragon. Absolutely. Come on in. I welcome dragons. Do your thing. I'm glad to be a part of your spiritual journey. Oh, really? You are now. You're not much of a spiritual person, and you're now on a spiritual journey. Yeah, that's how it happens. Welcome. That's how it happens. You either don't, and it doesn't happen, and nothing happens, or one day it just poof, happens. Yeah. Yeah, and all of a sudden, people start saying things, and you're like, what? It just starts opening up, like random. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah, you kind of just vibe with it. You're just like, all right, well, I mean, it's not terrible, and it's really interesting information. It's really interesting, period. So it's like, I don't really have anything to run from. What are you running from? And you can't say, you can't really decline a commitment because you already unknowingly, as you see, you're already committed. You're already committed. Welcome. Like, it does. It does. It does. But the more you expand into it, the more you realize that, there are many things that you don't see. And if if you're not introduced to it, then, you're going to continue to be blind to it. So it seems like a fantasy land. It seems like these images, what is this? What is this? Like, what is this? Dragons, but like I just said, if you look it up, it it'll tell you what it means. When all of a sudden you see, well, you got to get to another level, but you'll get to another level where you're going to start seeing other stuff. And it's not going to be in your dreams. It's not going to be in your imagery. It's going to start happening to you in real life. Like you're going to, depending on who you are, you know what I mean? Different things will happen to you. I don't know what, but different things happened to me, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. Like, that's weird. How does that happen? That's weird. No, that's really bizarre. Like, you're going to start seeing things these things really exist. These are real things that are happening, and it's bizarre. Like, things that are not supposed to occur. Like, for instance, have you ever seen a brown praying mantis? Oh, that's cool. So I lived in this. Yeah, typically every praying mantis I've ever seen was green. A green praying mantis. There are brown ones. I did not know they existed until one of them was on like the window screen, like they have the window screens to keep bugs out. It was literally like stuck to the window screen on the 5th floor. Like I lived on the 5th floor. This is not like, I'm not close to the ground in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Like, how is this praying brown? And I've never seen that. I took pictures. I'm doing that praying mantis like Vogue. Like, what? Where did you come from? How are you on the 5th floor and you're brown? Like, I didn't even know you existed. Like, I had a hummingbird come like literally right here at my nose. Like, it was just sitting there. We were like right before a title fight. Like, you looking at me, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. Like, what? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta look into that. Keep going on your journey. Keep going. I would say to keep kind of looking up what you're seeing. And definitely, like, when you get visits from family, they're talking to you. Like, they're telling you stuff that, obviously you can't hear when you're awake. So you need to, listen to that. Yeah. Yeah. I am filled with positive energy. I just thought that was pretty wild that hummingbird was like, I love hummingbirds though. They're pretty chill. Like when they come around, like I feed them, and then like when I don't feed them fast enough, they start coming looking in my windows. Like I swear hummingbirds are like the chillest. But they'll come look in my windows and like you gonna feed us or what? Like I love them. They're awesome. I don't have like pets, so like I feed the hummingbirds as pets, and it's great for all of my other neighbors to see their beautiful, wings and. Kali, you said you saw her as a child. I want to know, are these beings saying things to you? You need to like really like listen. I know this is brand new, But definitely listen. Thank you. You're awesome. You will catch me smiling a lot. Yeah, I do that a lot. Definitely pay attention to your meditations. Like, who is talking to you? What are they saying? And things like the dragon thing, look it up. Like, I looked up the whole brown praying mantis thing. Yeah, happy people are needed. Trust me. We're like 1 in 80 gajillion. Like for real. Like really happy people that are not like trying to manipulate you and like I'm just pretending to be happy, and then as soon as I get you alone, I'm going to tell you about all my woes and all my problems, and like no. I'm not that person. Like I'm not going to tell you about all my problems and all of that stuff. Like happy people are becoming very like obsolete. I'll tell you that. Because they're so lifelike. They feel so real. It's like it actually happened. It's more of a memory instead of a dream, right? You said you can remember every detail. Yeah. It's more of a memory instead of a dream. Yeah. And see, then you'll be able to recall it when you need it. That's why I keep saying you gotta listen and pay attention, because whatever they're telling you, you're probably gonna need it in the future. But you know what? You are not alone. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Those people that are around you, those energies that are visiting you, they're around you. They at least know you. Ha! You're finding that you don't find them, they find you. They're already with you. I just said that. You don't find them, they find you. All you gotta do is do what you're doing and listen. Thank you. Same. Yeah, all you gotta do is just do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. You think of it this way, you're the avatar. You're the avatar. So you just do what you're doing. Listen. And yeah, everything will go fine. But those are your guides. Yeah. Those are your guides. You like meditating. You're enjoying this. I can tell. You are getting into it. It's going to expand. Trust me. It'll definitely expand. Meditation is good for you too. It lowers your blood pressure. Gets you clear, clean thought. I have not been meditating lately. Like, I should be, but it's like homework for me. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, I don't feel like meditating today. I'd rather be doing ... And that's, that's how I can tell, number one, you're getting into it, right into it head first, because meditation is not supposed to be a chore. And that's why, I don't try to do it when I feel like it is a chore. I try to do it when I know I need to do it. Like when I'm like, Okay. And I'm pulling out mats and I'm pulling out my little block and I'm ready to like really sit down and really get into my meditation. Like if it takes me 5 minutes to roll out my mat and pull out my block, I'm not doing it because I'm wasting my time. You definitely are deep into that, for sure. The flame. Interesting. I wish you could make it like, I wish I could see it because it's like, oh, this is deep. I wish I could see these images that you're seeing. Are you an artist? Please let this person be an artist. I'm so selfish because I'm like, you should draw all this. Ah, a writer. And no shade. It was just me thinking, ooh, you should draw all this. So you just like killed it when you said I'm a writer. But writing is good too because you can write the imagery. You can write what you're seeing. So then wait a minute, you're a writer. Why wouldn't you write all of this? Like, I don't understand. Why wouldn't you, like, a writer, I would feel like would want to jot a few things down to make sure it's written down. Uh-oh. Well, you do know I'm going to broadcast this. Like, this is live. If you tell a secret, it ain't a secret no more. If you tell me, even in private, it's no longer a secret. Just so you know. But do as thou wilt is the whole of the law for a reason. So what do you want to say? Oh, get out. Nailed it. Nailed it. That's awesome. Maybe you could draw some of this, or maybe you could write about it as well. Cool. I don't draw. I don't know why I was struck to even ask you that, whether you're an artist or not. But it just struck me to ask you that and maybe give you the advice to do that. To maybe draw the images, to articulate the images on paper. Maybe as a reminder. I don't know. I don't know why that even came to my mind. But, it doesn't hurt to do that. You know what I mean? But definitely write it down or draw something. I would, at least, if I could draw. I can't draw for shit, and that's why I'm laughing. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, if I tried to draw anything, if I tried to draw this, it would look a mess. A mess. Like, a mess. And this is just something simple. For sure. Aska, I appreciate you coming back every day. Thank you so much for sharing your stories with me, too. And I wanted to remind somebody of that the other day. I heard somebody said something something about dreams. And they were saying like, oh, everybody dreams. And I'm like, no, you are going to be sorely mistaken to find that everybody doesn't dream. Oh, thank you. I was kind of caught off guard when somebody I was dating a while back, a long time ago. I was telling him about like a dream, and he's like listening, entertaining, he was asking questions, all involved. And I'm like, yeah, so what about your dreams? Like, and he's like, I don't dream. It was like, I was like, stop lying. He was like, no, I really don't dream. And I'm like, oh. I never considered. I thought that was something that every human body does. And that is not true. That is not true. So thank you for showing up for the dreamers, because we are not, everybody's not a dreamer. Everybody does not dream, does not see images, for real. And I'm seeing that more and more on social media, where people are having different epiphanies and revelations about that. Like, you mean to tell me that people don't think this way? Like, you mean to tell me that, yeah. Hey, Dan. Damn, Dan. It's been an hour, man. Where you been? I'm getting ready to leave, man. like the powwow starts at 7, dude. Follow me. I got the schedule up and everything, too. The word on the street. You're going to have to watch it now, Dan. You're going to have to watch it now, man. Just rewind. Just go ahead and rewind it, man. But follow me, guys. Haha. I never thought of that. I never thought using dreams to manifest. All right, guys. I got to go. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for showing up. Bring your cousins next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.